My dear beloved, respected brothers and sisters, I ask Allah Azza wa Jal to make me and you from the people who listen and apply. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us in 4 places in the Quran, do not follow the footsteps of the Shaytan. لا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان. There was a man, his name was Barsisa. Barsisa was a devoted worshipper for 70 years in his temple. All he does is worship Allah Azza wa Jal. And that made the Shaytan furious. He tried to make him mix with people, he couldn't. He tried to make him stop worshipping, he couldn't. He tried to make him stop making dhikr, he couldn't. But he did not stop. Then he came up with a very smart idea. The Shaytan came with a very smart idea. There were 3 brothers that wanted to travel and go for jihad. So they came to Barsisa and they said, Ya Barsisa, you are the most pious person that we know. And we are going for jihad and we have our sister that we do not know where to keep her while we are away. And you are the only person we trust. He said, no way, I will never accept a woman in my house. Anytime there's a man and a woman, the third is their Shaytan. No way, no how. Please, this and that. They said, no way, he said. So they said, okay, how about we get her a house next to you and you just check up on her every once in a while? After long conversation, Barsisa agreed. Now the Shaytan came to him. Said, Ya Barsisa, the woman is on her own. Maybe she needs some food. Why don't you go, just put the food at the door and knock and run. Don't look, don't do anything. Don't fall into any kind of haram. So Barsisa started every day, take some food, knock at the door and run back to his temple. A few weeks later, the Shaytan came and yes, Barsisa, what if the woman, something's wrong with her? Maybe she did not pick up the food. Maybe she left the house. Just check up on her, knock at the door and wait till she says you hear a voice and then khalas, you leave. So Barsisa took the food, dropped it at the door, knocked and wait. He heard his voice, heard her voice, and he went back. Now he liked her voice. He prays, he hears her voice. He looks up, he hears her voice. So the Shaytan came to him 2-3 weeks later. Look at the Shaytan, step by step. He said, you know, now it's almost over 2-3 months and the girl is by herself. She's probably bored and you're a very pious man. When you knock at the door and you just wait till she opens the door, you check up, make sure she's fine, she's okay, and then you leave. So Barsisa went, knocked at the door, she opened the door. How are you? How's everything? Good, alhamdulillah, left. He kept on doing that for a while and then the Shaytan came back again. He said, you know what? You are a very pious man and you're not going to do any haram. Go and sit with her, chat with her. She probably needs some company. How long she's been, she probably missed her brothers. So Barsisa came and she said, come in. And now he sits with her again, day 2, 3, 4, 5 days, until one day Barsisa got up and hugged her and kissed her. Astaghfirullah, he came back to his temple. How did I do that? Then the Shaytan came and whispered, oh, now you are a very great worshipper. You've been worshipping for 70 years. What is this sin gonna do in your ocean of good deeds? He continued, and then Barsisa committed the fahisha with that woman. A few months later, the woman came to him and said, Ya Barsisa, I am pregnant. Barsisa went crazy. The Shaytan came to him and said, what if the brothers come back now and find out what you have done with their sister? So the only solution now, go and kill her and kill her baby. So Barsisa went and killed the woman and killed the baby and buried them. Step after step. The brothers came back excited. They haven't seen their sister for a long time. Ya Barsisa, where's our sister? He started crying. Your sister got very sick and she died and I buried her. They thanked him and everything and they went. When they went, the Shaytan came to every single one of them and told him that this guy is lying. And to prove that he's lying, go and check this place. You will find that your sister got pregnant from him and she had a baby. So when they got up and they said, oh, we all saw the same dream. They all went to that same place and they found their sister right there buried and a baby next to her. They went and they got Barsisa and he confessed. And they were so furious that they wanted to kill Barsisa. Shaytan came to him and he said, You know who I am? I'm the one who whispered to you from day one, and now they're gonna kill you, and I can save you. So Barsisa said, how? What should I do? He said, make one sajda for me, and I will save you. So Barsisa made sujood to the Shaytan, and the brothers killed him. So he died on shirk. After 70 years of strict worship, died on shirk. My beloved brothers and sisters, this is how the Shaytan works. Step by step. He comes to the boy and he tells him, look at that girl. First look, and the girl looks back, and then one text, and then one meeting. No, don't meet in private. No, meet in a public library. Everybody can see you. And then maybe one day the library is closed. Let's go to the coffee shop. And we are studying, we're just sharing information. We're not doing anything. And then, one touch of the hand and this, and until something evil takes place. This is how the Shaytan works. My brother, if you are interested in a girl, if you are interested in meeting a girl, you go and you contact her father, you contact her wali, and if she is available, then you tell your parents to go officially and ask for her hand in marriage. Exactly what you want to be done to your sister or to your daughter in the future. The Shaytan comes to the person he used to pray immediately right after the adhan. Yalla, it's okay, finish the game first, finish that basketball, finish that, and then he start delaying, and then all of a sudden he start combining Dhuhr and Asr together, and then he prays for no reason, and he combines Maghrib and Isha, and then all of a sudden he combines all the salawat together, and the Shaytan comes and tell him, at least you are still praying. There are so many people who do not pray. It's okay, keep combining them all at Isha. At least you're still praying. There are so millions of people who do not pray. You are still praying. And then he stops that, and then he stops Jum'ah. All of a sudden, step by step, the person will stop completely praying. He comes to the person that is pious like you, my brother, like my sister. You are very righteous, and you are praying, and you are doing all the ibadat that you can, and even doing some optional fasting, optional sadaqat, tahajjud. He comes to you. He will never give up. He comes to you, and you are going through some hardship. You are very sick and so much pain, and then all of a sudden your husband loses his job, or you lose your job, and all of a sudden you're having issues with your in-laws, or at home, or at work, and the Shaytan comes and whispers, look at you, worshipping day and night, making adhkar all day, all night. Where is that God? Where is He? How is He letting you suffer so much? What kind of God make you suffer? What kind of ilah? What kind of Allah is this? After all that ibadat that you're doing, all the money you donated, all the umrah you went, all the qiyam that you have performed, all the fasting, and look how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, look how Allah azza wa jal is treating you. What kind of ilah is this? And you start putting doubt in the rahmah of Allah. He start putting doubt in the wisdom of Allah azza wa jal. And then you start saying, yeah, maybe, why? I'm such a good person. Why these things are happening to me? Subhanallah. Be very careful, my brother. Be very careful, my sister. Or he comes to the righteous person and he makes him feel very proud of himself. He makes him feel like, the marad, the disease of ujub. The person starts thinking that he is the one performing qiyam because of his efforts. He is the one who's attending every salat in the jama'ah. He is the one who's memorizing because me, I am a good person. He forgets that all these blessings from Allah Azza wa Jal. So he comes from that path to make the person even show off or feel that he is conceited. And that will destroy the amal. So my brothers and sisters, the main lesson today is be very careful of the footsteps of the Shaytan. The Shaytan does not come and tell you, do this major sin right away. Step by step. And keep in mind that the Shaytan is extremely patient. This method did not work. He has 70,000 more methods. May Allah protect us all from the Shaytan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from his tricks. Constantly say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitan rajim. Constantly repeat that statement and ask Allah to protect you from the Shaytan, from the shayateen of jinn and from the shayateen of humans. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Make our last deeds our best deeds and our last words La ilaha illallah. Love you all for the sake of Allah. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.